How y'all doing? I have a new YouTube video I'm gonna post today, and Kenny Chan, Kenny Chan Sanchez posted this video uh, about pricing jobs. I have to disagree with him. I disagree with him because before I had a chipper, chip truck, skid steer, I priced it like everybody else priced it, and I had no equipment. The fact of the matter is if you're gonna stay in this business, he says, uh, you know, expenses like $1,000 job that you can do for $400 job. Well, I happen to disagree with that. The fact of the matter is if five other tree companies out there can do it for 1,000, there's a reason it's 1,000. It's not a reason it's $400. It's a reason it's $1,000 job. I've been doing this for almost 26 years, and I disagree with exactly what he just said. The reason why some people do it for nothing is because they have no insurances, or they have they just don't know what they're doing, and they have no work, so they bid it so cheap that they get the work, and that's not the way to do tree work. So if I had no equipment at one time, but talking to me, you would think that I had everything, because I would take on anything, whether it be a logging job to simple pruning. The, there's a reason why a tree costs $1,000, because it's difficult, or a tree costs $10,000, or a tree job costs $50,000. The fact of the matter is this job is not easy, and to buy a brand new Ford 550, uh, you know, without even a winch and stuff like that, and strobe light packages, you're at $68,000. And to go out and buy a brand new chipper, 12 inch, even just a Carlton, just let's say, you're at 64,000. So right there you're at 138,000. So you can't do this job being cheap. And if that's what somebody thinks, they just need to get out of it. They just need to fold up, go work for somebody else. What do I tell a lot of people? Learn the business before you get in it. Don't go bid something that you don't know about. Listen, my own foreman that's been with me for almost 4 years screws up. I screw up. I screw up bids all, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just, I don't know, you have that blonde moment, or you have that, you just don't know moment. The fact of the matter is, Kenny Sanchez seems like a really good guy. He's up in North Carolina somewhere, probably about 4 hours from me. And but I have to disagree on his last episode, because or one of his series he's doing right now. But I really do disagree with him, because there's a reason why three other tree companies did it for $1,000, bid it for 1,000. A tree is 1,000, or if you bid a job, bid it to compete. Don't bid it just to get the job. Equipment is too expensive just to get the job. That's what I try to tell homeowners, and that's what I try to tell other people. Perfect example is I did a job not too long ago for. So, anyways, getting back to that. In order to make money in the tree business, you need to bid appropriately. It's not what your overhead is. It's not what your expenses are. I look at every single job and I bid it. I just know. You know what I mean? If a job's $1,200, I'm gonna put $1,200. And I have homeowners all the time going, well, I have another guy who said he'd do it for $750. Well, he can go do it. I'm not working for free. I refuse to work for free. In this business, you cannot work for free. I made my living as a contract climber for a better part of 15 years. I charged, back in the heyday, I used to get 175 to 200 a day, but heck, that was back in the early 89, 90. I mean, it's like 91, 92, and it was like 94, take it back. And then I worked my way up to 350 a day. Yeah, $2,000 a week, no problem at all. But then I started running my own thing, and you have to bid like everybody else does, you know, and you just work your way up and you do it like you're supposed to. I don't care if I had one crane, a bucket truck, a big stump grinder. If it's just stump is $75, stump's $75. I don't care if somebody can do it for $30. They can wear their equipment out for $30. And that's how I feel about it. And that's what I believe the correct way to do an estimate is. You know, if you're going to bid a tree job, then bid the tree job. Don't do the tree job just to do the tree job. Don't do the tree job just to bid the... Don't do it just to work, because you will go broke fast. So that's my way of thinking. Make the most money you can. Don't work for free, people. It's not worth it. This job is way too hard to work for free. You will beat yourself up. You'll beat your equipment up. I've said before, and I'll say again, you know, my equipment will sit here. Mr. Kenny there said, figure out your expenses. We work 6 to 7 days a week, and because we want to, not because we have to. My guys, if we get a few days of rain, they just want to keep on going. So if we have clear days, we just keep on rocking. But what I want to tell you is that you need to, if you have payments and stuff like that, you know, I myself don't want to have more than a week's worth of work. I want to be able to cover all my bills within 1 week's worth of work. From payments to everything. 1 week. So I know that on a good week, I can cover everything. And that's where I stay. That's the way to think about it. I like Kenny Sanchez's channel. I think he's doing a great job. He's started from nothing to where he is today. That's his view on it. This is my view. I don't work for free, and I'm not going to. And that's the way I think you should be about it. And so, you know, you can take my advice. You don't have to listen to anything I have to say, which is fine. But I disagree with doing trees for nothing. And basically he did say that, because he's like, well, if I can do a tree for 400 but somebody else is 1,000. Dude, the tree's 1,000 for a reason. I don't care if you have a skid steer, or I don't care if you're gonna go in there, drop the tree, grab it, boom, 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 done. Tree was $1,000, $1,000. I'm not gonna work for nothing. And that's how you make money, is not working for nothing.